do a bit of a core workout. Okay, when I say we, I mean Zoe is. I'm just going to tell her what to do. Zoe's really excited about this. Zoe loves doing core work, don't you, Zoe?
No.
Yes, you do. All right, so we're just going to start off because we're going to do quite a bit of some work in our shoulders. Also get involved with things like plank maneuvers, which are also core. So we're just going to start off with some shoulder rolls. Just get these shoulders warmed up. Turn and face that. You're all good. It's a nice big circle. Just trying to stretch the chest when the hands are behind, and then stretch the back when they're in front. We're going to do about 8 going forward and then 8 behind, or reverse, whichever. All right, change direction. Okie dokie, once you've done those 8, are you there?
6.
Have you counted?
6 now.
That's good, because I wasn't.
7. 8.
Alright, so what I want you to do now is to come on down to the floor into a quadruped position or all 4 position.
On the knees.
On your knees.
And the hands.
On your hands. Knees and hands. Alright, so what we're going to do, we want to make sure, okay, shoulders are stacked above the hands. Okay, hips or your bum directly above the knees. Okay, what we're going to start off with first is just going to get the core activated. So what we're going to do is some cat-cow moves. So what we're going to do, we're going to drop bring the head up and drop the hips, the back down there. Then we're going to suck up and we're going to pull the belly in like that. We're going to keep on raising those shoulders up as high as we can. All right, and we're going to go back reverse. So what I want you to do, I want you to breathe out when you're going down to this position, or breathe in, and really fill your lungs up, pushing up here as high as you can, okay? So give me another 6 there, I'm going to do 8 in total. So what I'm looking for is that core engagement in the tummy to basically lift the body up. In this position, the abs are all relaxed, and in here, they're being pulling in, sucking in, blow, and raising those shoulders up as high as we can. What I also want to do is when you're coming into this position, I want you to lift the head up as well. Yeah, so just lift the head up. Head up. So you drop the bum down and the head's coming up. Yeah, that's it. And then you're reversing, the head's coming down. That's it. That's it.
I like this bit.
Yeah, this is just getting you warmed up, getting those, basically it's all about getting the core muscles activated that little bit. Alright, so we're going to start off fairly easy. Okay. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to do a circuit. We're going to do the circuit possibly 3 times, but we'll see how we go. So we're going to start off with bird dog. So what we're going to do from this position here is we're going to get the back nice and flat. So these tummy muscles are just engaged that a little bit. So they're pulling up just a little bit more. Pull a little bit more up.
That's it.
So flatten the back a little bit more. Up a bit more. You can the other way. That's there. That's where I want it. Yeah. So you're feeling those abs engaging to hold that position there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're going to hold that. Now what you're going to do, you're going to slide right hand forward, left foot back, keeping the body still. That's it. And then lift up. You see, just pull that back in there. Pull up again. Okay. And then slowly bring back down. And we're going to do the other side. So what I want you to do is I want you to slide the hand and the foot out, then lift, and then place back down and come all the way back in. We're going to do 8 on each side. Okay. We're going to breathe out. Yeah, I'm going to slide your hands out first, okay? I don't want you to just lift straight up. I'm going to slide out first, place hands and foot down, bring it back in. So you're going to breathe out on the way up, breathe in on the way down. We're going to bring the hand and the leg in at the same time. The main focus is not about getting the hand and foot, so let's get these hands down. Yeah, I don't want them to go up as high, because what you're doing is to try and lift them up high, you're curving the body, yeah? So the key is keeping this still, so then lock all these muscles in nice and tight. Now slide the hand and foot out, and just lift up a little bit. I'm only looking at inches, yeah, that's better, yeah? We're not trying to get a big curve in the back, yeah? We're trying to get it nice and flat. Much better. Have you counted, Zoe?
No.
Alright, we're going to do another 3 on each side. So we're doing 8 on each side. So it takes about a minute or so to do this one exercise. Let's do one more on each side. Don't need to go too high on that with those. Alright, so next up what we're going to do, we're going to go into a plank position. So we can do it on the toes and we can do it on the knees, okay? On the hands though. I want it on the hands. Okay, so we want the hands and then the option between your toe and your knees. And we're just going to hold that position for 30 seconds. Just keep on holding. So we're looking for a nice straight line from the shoulders all the way down to the ankles. Or if you're on your knees, it'll be from the shoulders to your knees. Keep on holding. Let's say that's about halfway. So in 5, when I count down from 5, I want you to then go into a side plank position. Now if you can do it on your hands, cool. If not, drop down to your elbow. Okay, let's go. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Excellent. Whoop. Nearly. Alright, so again, we're looking for that nice straight line coming down. These oblique muscles now engaged. And we hold it for about 30 seconds. Looking good. So we're going to count down from 10 and we're going to go to the other side. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See if you can do it without coming down to the floor. So rolling over, that's it. Excellent. Excellent. So what we're looking for again is the hips pulled in, not dropping the hips down, keeping that body nice and straight. Keeping the breathing nice and get engaged. So in through the nose, out through the mouth, holding that position. So a side plank is working the obliques, particularly the underside oblique. Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do now on a count of 10 is we're going to drop down to an elbow plank on our knees. So nice and controlled onto our knees and to our elbows. Get the knees back, the elbows forward. Let's get into that plank position. So on the knees and on the toes there. Tummy pulled in a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. That's it there. Alright, so from there we're going to do knee raises. So we're going to push, so if you find it too hard, stay in this position, but you're going to basically push back with one leg, raising it up. We're going to do 8 on each side, so that's 1. And 2, looking good. Make sure these tummy are pulled in. It's hard, that Zoe. 3. If you can, just pull that tummy in a little bit more, straighten that spine out a little bit more. 4. That's looking good. 6 each side. So one more each side after this one. Yeah, so one more each side. You stop in there, right? Alright, so quick rest, just push back yourself back into a child's pose. Okay? Push back into that child's pose and we're going to go around those same exercises again. Okay? So we're going to do 8 bird dogs per side, yeah? We're going to hold a plank for about 30 seconds. If you can't manage it on your hands, drop to your elbows, okay? And likewise, knees or toes. I don't know. Yeah. Alright, so we're ready. Let's go into that bird all 4 position. Okay. Somebody pulled in. Alright, let's do 8 bird dogs per side. Let's go. So we're going to breathe in, and as we go to position, we breathe out, and then we're coming back in. Looking good. Pull that tummy in, that's it. So I want you to really focus on that breathing, so I want you to be breathing in, and then, so let's hear some blowing out. That's better. Are you counting? Because I've lost count.
No.
Alright, we've not done that many. I think we're about halfway. Let's keep going. Looking good. Excellent. So let's do one more on each side, and then we're going to come up onto the toes. That's it. Into a plank position. Let's go. And we're going to hold it for there for a count of 30. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and into a side plank position. That's it, well done. And again, from 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 3, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, I can count, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 and a half, 4, 3, 2, 1, and change sides. Let's go. Hey, I wasn't messing around.
You are messing around.
It was only a little messing
I've
around.
got myself psyched up.
Looking good. Alright, let's count down from 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, yeah, well, not by the time, 23, 22, disrupting me now, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into an elbow plank, onto your knees and your toes. You ready? Okay. And 8 raises each side. 1, 2, 3, looking good. 4, let's pull that tummy in a little bit more. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Last one. 16. Excellent.
Are we doing 3 rounds?
No, we're not. We're gonna do. We're gonna flip onto your back. Let's go.
That was hard, that.
Yeah, we're not finished yet. We've done. So that's circuit. So when you're doing this, you can add an extra round in. Yeah, if you wanted to. Yeah, but we've got another 2 circuits that we're going to go through. Okay, are you ready? So next circuit, we're going to go onto our backs, okay? And we're going to bring the legs up into a tabletop position, okay? We're then going to raise the hands up towards the ceiling. We're going to keep the head and shoulders on the floor, okay?
That's nice.
Alright? But what we're going to do is we're going to push the abs down so that the lower back is pushed into the ground. We're just going to make sure the knees don't pull in. There's a tendency when you start pushing the back in that the knees come in. We're going to point the toes up. So we're looking for nice straight lines throughout. Keep that lower engaged. So let's see, these muscles are engaged to push that back in. Alright, so we're going to do some dead bugs. Okay? So a little bit easier on the wrist. Keep that lower back pushed into the ground, yeah? If the lower back comes up off the ground, your arms are just going backwards and forwards. Okay? You alright?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, that was nice.
Okay. The next thing that you want to be focusing on, okay, is making sure that the leg that isn't moving, yeah, isn't coming forward. So let's keep that leg there. And there will be a tendency for the body to move when you're not quite thinking about it, because you're focusing on getting the arm extended, the opposite leg will come in. Okay? Okay. How are we doing there?
I think I've done it.
You've done that each side?
No idea.
No idea. Alright, so the next up, what we're going to do is we're going to body up. So the legs up. Okay, yeah, that's it. So bring the let go your shin, your shoulder. Reach hands forwards to keep the body raised there. Now from here, you've got two choices. You're going to go into a body hollow position. You're either going to hold it for a count of 30 or you're going to do 8 coming forward. Okay? So from there into a body hollow position. And legs extended, okay? So you can either hold it there for 30 or you can do 8 where you're coming back in. That's it. So again, keep that lower back pushed in, yeah? The lower you go with the feet, the harder it's going to be, yeah? And the more it's going to work. Again, so with the breathing, you breathe in. If you're moving, you're going to breathe in as you're coming back in and breathe out through the mouth as you go back out. So breathe out, pushing that lower back in. Once you've done your 8 or held for 30, you're going to go back into that tabletop position.
A hug first.
You can have a little hug. So if you need to have a little rest in between, that's absolutely fine, yeah? If you can, keep it going, okay? Once you're ready, back into that tabletop position. This time, so hands up, okay? This time you're raising your hands and shoulders off the floor. This time what you're going to do, you're going to do alternating ankle taps, okay? You're going to do 8 each side. So breathe in and make sure you breathe out as you reach. That's it, keep that going. 8 per side. So we've been working the abs. This is going to start working those obliques a little bit, the muscles on the side. And the next exercise is also going to work those side muscles. What counts are we on there, Zoe?
This is 8.
Excellent. Alright, so once you're ready, you're going to come back up into that same position, but this time you're going to put your fingertips on your temples. And we're going to do some bicycle crunches, alternating, touching elbow to opposite knee. Okay? Okay. Excellent.
16.
Again, 8 each side. So you can do as I was doing here, keeping the legs still, but what you can also do is extend the opposite leg, like so. And what we want to try and make sure is that the elbow touches the knee, so that all the way up there, yeah? Not the thigh. Excellent, Zoe. So this is the last exercise in this circuit, and we're going to repeat it after a little rest. If you need a rest at any time, have a rest, yeah? Keep it going. If you can't, get going again once you can. Alright, Zoe, you know, yeah, you are good, aren't you?
I'm not a fan of the abs.
Yeah, but you're going to get so much better at this, and your abs are just going to feel rock solid.
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Round 2.
Cut my balls first.
It's dead bugs. Bird dogs are midway up.
Dead bugs.
Alright, so let's come back up into that start position. For the dead bugs, we're going to keep the head and the shoulders flat. Okay, just bring those knees out to there. Core engaged, lower back pushed into the ground. Breathe in, and then as you breathe out, So slow it down, there's no rush, it's a slow exercise, yeah? The slower you are, the more it's going to work those core muscles. It's going to be harder, but they're going to be worked harder because they're under tension for longer. Make sure you're breathing out and see if you can get that hand all the way down. That's it. Keep that lower back pushed in. Again, we're doing 8 per side. Once you've done 8 per side, you can have a little rest, or you can come straight up into that crunched up position with the hands raised towards the feet, and we're going to do some body hollows. Okay, you ready? Up into that hot position there, and then we're going to breathe out and extend both hands and legs. Breathing out on the way out, breathing in on the way back in. If you can, keep those shoulders pulled all the way up off the ground. Looking good. 8 of those. And then you're going to come back into that tabletop position, and you're going to do 8 ankle taps per side.
This is the last round of everything.
We'll just do 2 rounds of this one.
I'm not finished after this.
We've got one more circuit.
I feel like I've done half an hour.
You haven't done half an hour. Harry, how long have we been going? Can you see?
21 minutes.
21 minutes, Zoe.
It feels like half an hour.
Back up, come on, stop distracting. We've got ankle taps.
The hip went much faster.
Yeah, ankle taps, let's go. Once we've done 8 on each side, we're going to do 8 bicycle crunches. Elbow to knees after this one.
Oh, it's so hard.
Okay, up you come once you're ready, into those hands on your temple, fingertips on your temples, and we're going to, that's it. Just try and get the elbows to that knee. I know it's getting hard and you're tired. Make sure you're breathing out as the knee and the elbow touching. Yeah, keeping that lower back pushed in. You're looking good, that's better. 8 per side. Excellent. So when we're working the core, we want to go nice and slow, okay? Slower the
I
better.
missed 2.
You missed 2, did you? I'll let you off, don't worry. Alright. We're going to flip it back over now into a prone position, okay? i.e. facing the floor. So once you're ready, Zoe, up you come, and what we're going to do is going to come up into a push-up position, and we're going to do some shoulder taps.
Oh, I like them.
Yeah?
I like them.
So in this last circuit, again, we've got 4 exercises. We're going to do everything. They are on your hands. We'll move them through as quick as we can. So what we're going to do, we're going to do shoulder taps, 8 per side. Then we're going to do 8 push-ups, then 8 mountain climbers. Let's put the feet a little bit wider. Hips don't move, that's better. So the key here, yeah, is making sure that hips don't move as much as that much, yeah, if at all. Okay? So really lock the core muscles in. Once you've done those 8 taps on each side. Now the wider your feet go, the more balanced you're going to be. Okay? Once you've done the 8 shoulder taps, you have a little rest.
8 push-ups.
8 push-ups. Again, you can go on your knees or your toes. Try and keep those elbows tucked in as much as possible, okay? So the elbows are basically forcing more of the work on the triceps. We're also keeping the core nice and engaged, okay? Once we've done those 8 push-ups, we're going to come back up and we're going to do 8 mountain climbers, but nice and slow. We're going to go back into that push-up position, the knee's going to come through and touch the elbow, and then back. 8 times. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
So similar, a little bit slower. Out. And if you can you touch that elbow?
I'm really sore here.
Just all the work we've done.
Yeah, I know.
I know. This is what, last round? Come on.
Yeah.
Well, last circuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're nearly there.
Everyone else is still doing it at home. It's just me whipping out. I've only got We're halfway through.
We're more than halfway through. We're nearly there now. So if you can pull that extra distance nice and a bit slower, Zoe, if you can. I know it's hard. No, I can't get slower. Once we're there, once we've done 8 of those, I want you to do 8. And again, that same position, but this time alternating, taking one foot out and then out, in and out, okay? You know what I mean, yeah?
Yeah, I do.
So again, up in this top position, okay? Into the push-up position, you're going to take the foot out to the side and tap it on the floor, and then bring it back in, okay? We get a little bit of glute activation, but also, it's all about keeping this as still as we can, okay? So what we're all about doing is getting the core muscles to provide the stabilisation. Then all these exercises, all it's about is taking a point off the floor and moving it, yeah? Obviously you go from 4 points of contact to 3, it makes the core have to work a little bit harder. Have a little rest and we're going to run right through those 4 exercises. Last 4 exercises and then we are done. Obviously if you want to make this circuit harder, this workout harder, you can go for 3 rounds of each one.
If you're like some sort of crazy person.
Yeah. I would start off with 2 because it tends to be core muscles, you tend to feel it more the next day.
Oh, I feel it now.
Are you ready?
I've forgotten what's first.
Shoulder taps.
Oh yeah.
So we've got push-ups.
I feel a bit happy.
Slow mountain climbers, you can see the end. Let's slow it down a little bit more and really lock this core down. Let's stop these hips from moving, really out. So what you want to be doing is engaging the core muscles, but also let's tense your butt cheeks, yeah? Engage your glutes, yeah, to really lock them, that's a bit better. Then on the push-ups, we're going to keep the elbows tucked in, nice and close to the body to focus on the triceps. Yeah, you might as well get some nice shapely arms at the same time. That's it, so let's suck that tummy in. So it's always dropping to the knees, you can do it on your toes. We want to go down nice and slow, breathing out, and then breathing in on the way back up. That's 3. Looking good. 4, halfway there. Keep that going, that's good. So once we've done the 8 push-ups, we're going to go and come back up onto the hands, we're going to do the slow mountain climbers, 8 per side.
Blimey.
Core blind is what it is. Okay, let's get back up into that push-up position.
Those of you at home, I bet you've not seen me do this very often, have you?
No.
No. I usually find an excuse to leave.
Alright, so from there, core engaged, that's it, bringing those knees in. Let's see if we can slow it down, so breathing out as the knee comes in, so a little bit slower, much better, that's good. As I said before, the slower you can go, the more effective it is. Yes, it's harder, but the more effective. Once we've done those 8 on each side, Zoe, we're going to go taking the feet out to the sides into some jacks. Alternating.
I need the rest. 3.
Go 3 left.
2. 1.
Let's go again.
Because everyone else is doing it, it's just me that's moving out.
Yeah, come on. They're all waiting for you.
Jacks.
Out to the side. 1. 2. This is the last exercise. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Keep going, Zoe. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. The last one. 16. Drop down into a child's pose.
Oh God, that was awful.
Have a little rest.
Oh, that was awful. It's done though now.
It is done. Alright, Zoe.
Yeah.
Say goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Bye now.